You think you know fear, don't you? No, not the kind you feel in a movie or on a dark street. I mean real fear, the kind that burrows into your chest and takes root. The kind I felt the night I met him. They call him the Lantern Man. Funny, isn't it? A simple name for something so wrong. It starts with the light, always the light. I was out near Briar Hollow. It was late, and the woods were quieter than they should have been. Even the crickets didn't dare sing that night. I saw it, a faint glow swaying between the trees. At first I thought it was someone else, maybe a camper or a hunter, but no, it wasn't. The light moved like it was calling me, guiding me. Against my better judgment, I followed. I know, I should have turned back, but there's something about that glow. It pulls at you. Makes you feel like you have to see where it leads. It led me to him. At first, all I could see was the lantern, brighter than it should have been, casting long, twisted shadows. Then I saw him. He stepped out of the darkness like he'd been waiting there forever. Tall, thin, his face pale as bone, his eyes, no, his sockets, were empty, just hollow pits that seemed to drink in the light. And that smile, God, that smile. It stretched too wide, splitting his face like a wound. "Lost?" he asked me. His voice didn't sound real, like it was coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. I couldn't speak, couldn't move. All I could do was stare as he lifted the lantern higher. The light, it wasn't normal, it flickered and writhed like something alive. And in its glow I saw them, faces, so many faces, trapped in the flame, their mouths open in silent screams. I ran. I don't know how I managed it, but I ran like hell. The trees blurred around me, and his voice, oh, that voice, followed me. "Stay," he said, soft and coaxing like a lullaby. "Stay with me." I swear I could feel his breath on my neck, cold and damp like a grave. When I burst out of those woods, I didn't stop running until I reached the road. A car nearly hit me, but I didn't care. I jumped in front of it, screaming for help. The driver, bless him, took me to the nearest town. I told them everything. You know what they said? That I was lucky. Most people who see the Lantern Man don't come back. They just vanish. I still see the light sometimes in my dreams, or is it really a dream? It's always there, flickering in the distance, waiting. And I know one day it'll find me again. If you ever see that light, don't follow it. Don't let it pull you in, because once you do, there's no coming back.